Baby Dow's in a frenzy because he's going to take this from me. But Dusty Rhodes, for all your magnitude, all your greatness, you got to beat me to make me sweat. Dickie Slater, you know Slater has beat up more football players and beat up more guys in bars than anybody I know. One of the real tough guys in our sport. But Dickie Slater, I'm the world champion. Ric Flair, and you, sweetheart, this is for you. Magnum TA, your chest all covered in hair, your pumped up beach muscles, telling the world that you can beat me. Waiting for me in that hallway, quivering, shaking, having connections that you met in the last 5 years. You know why? Because I just happen to be Slick Rick, the world heavyweight champion. So Rhodes, Slater, I don't like you. Magnum TA, I damn sure don't like you. Listen up. And Buddy Landell, you imitation nothing happening punk. You keep walking around that ring trying to tell the world you're me. You better go somewhere else for your clothes besides King. Okay? Billy Jack Haynes, I hear you're coming to World Championship Wrestling. You want to be part of the NWA, you want to be part of the best. Well, let me tell you something, Billy Jack. Before you get here and make a big name for yourself, I'm coming out west next week. And baby, you remember one thing. Wherever I go, they can't make up my mind whether they call me the greatest, Slick Rick, or just plain, oh man. Right, baby doll? Yeah.
World Heavyweight Champion, Nature Boy Ric Flair, and now let's go. Back to the ring.
Luger's gotta hate it. Wyndham's gotta hate it. The whole world's gotta hate it. But the bottom line is, if you want to see some real bad apples in the wrestling ring, you had to be with us live Sunday afternoon. And unfortunately, the baddest apple of all just happened to OD on Power Formula 1 and Power Formula 2 stayed up all night with 5 women. All night. Got that limousine. Didn't go way over to Greensboro Coliseum. Looking, keep in mind, as only I can look. I walked that aisle. Women screaming, the penthouse pet died beside herself. And then, because Sting was at his very best, I wrestled 45 minutes, non-stop, to a draw, only to have 2 geniuses a draw and give me the title back. The bottom line, once again, is Slick Rick, Space Mountain, if you may, has written another chapter in his book. He has proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that he can stay up all night long with the help. Right there. You want to know how I do it? Right there. I'm the world champion. And I'm the best there is. And for all you punks out there, like Magnum TA, and let's face it, Magnum, you, my friend, bowed up pretty bad last week. Tried to make a little bit of a comeback on your own. You got slapped. And then Dusty Rhodes. Oh, let me regain my composure. Dusty Rhodes, the legend, a man who has had the honor and distinction of wearing this. A man who has been called one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Came out here in a multi-million-dollar television studio and almost cost Jim Crockett his wrestling license with Ted Turner. Now, you know, that really bugs me, because I like all of you idiots out there have to put up with me each and every week. So Dusty Rhodes, keep in mind that all my financial resources are at James Dillon feet because we want you out of this business. We want you out of this sport. We want you gone. And Gunnar, for jumping on Tully Blanchard, you, my friend, are history. One more name. Please let me tell it one more time. During that 2.5-hour magnificent program, a guy named Steve Williams had the audacity to call my name in front of David Crockett. You're an idiot once again, in front of 5 million homes. That's right. The whole world was watching Ric Flair. And Steve Williams, you are like Sting, you're like Wyndham, you're like Luger, until I decide to go. So Doc, come and get it, pal. But remember, it's a lot easier to get on than it is to get off. My knee, I'm gonna be in St. Martin. JJ, me too. Break, St. Martin. All the women will be there. Ric Flair, JJ, we will be there. Woo! All night long. Woo! There. I had some girls tell me you need these baths.
Thank you, Rick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the...
I'm a New York hotel. I'm looking for someone who needs a weekend in the city. You hungry? I know a place. It's the city that never sleeps, but it...
Okay, the world heavyweight champion, Rick, congratulations on the honor once again.
Oh, Lord. About a year ago, I used to walk out here day in and day out and tell Lord how hard it is to be humble. The bottom line is, Tony Schiavone, I sit back here in Ted Turner's private office, and I watch what we have come to know as the greatest wrestling program ever put together by anybody, anywhere in this whole world. And I sit there and try and pick apart the things I don't like about it, and I gotta be honest with you, I can't see one flaw in this entire program. You have, number one, the best talent available in all of professional wrestling. Number two, you've got the Crockett's who invest and spend literally millions of dollars putting together the best production in our sport. And then, ladies and gentlemen, you got all the array of people that walk out here and try to tell everybody day in and day out what they are, who they are, why they are, where they're going to be, what they're doing. But the bottom line is, when a guy can walk out here and tell you, because 500,000 people around this world said so, that he's the wrestler of the year for the third time, then you better open your eyes. If you're a 300-pound fat truck driver, sit down and shut up. If you're a lawyer or a doctor, or if you're a scientist who wishes he was making the money I'm making, you better sit down and shut up. Because I'll tell you how it goes. A lot of people around this country have said, Ric Flair, you have to wrestle 320 times a year. Well, that's right. But when you figure I make $4,000 a day, that's not a bad average, right? Would you like to be where I am? Well, I'll tell you what. You see the Road Warriors walk out here, and they are muscled up, and they are magnificent, and they are what's going on in our sport. But wow, they are trying to figure out what color to paint their face. I'm looking at 100